Maybe you've recently finished high school and have no plans to go to college. Maybe you're in college and are thinking it's not the best thing for you right now. Maybe you're about to finish school and have no idea what you're doing next. Either way, the idea of the real world freaks you out. And it doesn't help that everyone and their mother is asking you the same question, right? So, what's next after school? Regardless of how you answer that though, you have to answer it. Wherever you are, I can relate to you. I understand the feelings that you're feeling and the thoughts that you're having because I've lived through every scenario that I mentioned earlier. Yes, I survived. Crazy. And you will too. We help you thrive instead of just survive. What's most personal is actually most universal. You might think that you're the only one thinking that college is not for you, and it might feel like you'd be left behind if you decided to do something different and all your friends are in college. But feelings aren't facts, okay? And I guarantee you're not alone in this thinking. But along that journey, there were many things that I said yes to. And as a result, an even longer list of things that I said no to. Saying no is one of the hardest things to do ever. Whether it's saying no to peer pressure or saying no to the advice of a loved one because it's not aligned with your goals, or saying no to the typical graduate high school, go to college, best 4 years of your life, graduate on time, no exceptions, get your degree, get a stable 9-to-5 job, work your way up the corporate ladder, wake up at 65 and finally start living your life.
I'm over 72 and I feel great.
Yay. Of course, when I put it that way, it's easy for people to say no to that.
No! God, please, no!
If you take that uncommon path, that means you really have to hear no and say no a lot more. In life, there's always choices. You can go left and do one thing, or you can choose to go right. Do something else. My name is Malia, and for me, I chose to go right. I was in high school. I wasn't blah, 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 blah. I don't. So much time has gone by, you don't think that I would get choked up about this, but I feel like every time I try and talk about it, I stumble. I was just trying to focus on making it through the day, making it to the next day. So that question that everybody and their moms were asking, so what's next after high school? It was really intimidating for me. I was focusing on the present. I couldn't even begin to imagine what my future might look like. With that question, I knew I needed to survive. And when I imagined my future, a 4-year college, even though it was an option for me, and even though all of my friends were taking that path, everyone else, mostly everyone else, also encouraged me to take that path. I knew for myself that it just didn't feel like something I wanted for my life. And when I would tell people my plans for the uncommon path, I was heavily discouraged. I was questioned. I was made to question myself. But here I am, years later, still on the uncommon path, thriving, if I do say so myself. And I've learned a lot along the way. So if you can relate to my story in any way, if you're thinking what I was thinking, it's okay. It's a good thing. You're on the uncommon path, just like me. And you may be unsure of who you are, who you want to be. That's okay. That's why the question, so what's after school, is so hard to answer. The easiest way to figure out who you are is to figure out who you're not first. I don't know who said that, but we'll just pretend that it's an original quote by me. Quoted Malia, your guide on your uncommon path. We'll talk about 10 things that you have to say no to in order to feel confidence in who you are. But in doing so, we'll play a little game of process of elimination, saying no to the things you aren't in order to understand more fully who exactly you are. We draw these concepts in order to help you say no to things holding you back from moving forward along your uncommon path. I've lived it, I've learned from it, and I'm here to save you a lot of time. A lot. I don't know why the accent just decided to come out to play. I'm here to save you a lot of time. Warren Buffett said it's good to learn from your mistakes. It's better to learn from other people's mistakes. And believe me, I've made a lot of them. You might be scared. That's okay. That's good, actually. Remember this. Courage is not the absence of fear. It's being afraid and doing it anyways. Moving forward anyways. If this is something you struggle with, you'll love the next video. It's all about saying no to living in fear. Click the screen right now and I'll see you there.